Okay. Am I good? Am I alive? I think. Christ, I don't understand any of this. I do not understand my setup. Alright. Trim's looking dead as per. Fantastic. Okay, I think I should be good. Let's flipping go, Luke. Luke, here, give it to me straight, mate. Is the audio acceptable currently? Let's does the audio sound weird? Or are we all good? Does it sound nice? Does it sound crisp? Does it sound sweet? Does it sound... I don't know what I was going to go for there. It just wasn't going to be appropriate. The audio is okay, fantastic. Good to hear. Audio's good. Awesome. Visuals crisp and clean. Luke, Daniel, Obeid. How are you doing, brother? Jumping Bishop. How are you doing? And Ninja Banana. Let's go. How are you doing, mate? Alright, guys. Drop some stuff in the chat so I can get rid of this testing nonsense I was doing. Okay, now the real test is, as my PC... Dude, I've been spending so long in OBS and trying to just fiddle with audio settings recently. But as my PC gets louder, is it going to successfully tune it out? That's the question. So, let me know if... Can you hear that right now? I feel like you can't. Please say you can't. Please say you can't. Please say it's just a good bit of audio. I'm sorting out music. I'm currently sorting out music. I've ordered some absolute gamer headphones. Okay. Hold on. What's my starting elo? I should get that on the screen. Let's flip and go, Rafa. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? No worries, Twunk Taylor Chess. Listen, I'll be back soon. Where are the lights? What do you mean? It's not as aggressive actually, right? Or maybe it is. Yeah, we've got... Well, this is not Twink Taylor Chess. This is Twunk Taylor Chess. Hold on. Let me turn this back up. Bang, bang, bang. I think. I have an... I think it's called an Acer Aspire. Anyway, hold on. Let me get my starting... Okay, 17... Nearly 38. 1783.7. Let me just get a starting elo thing right here. That was probably painfully loud, and I apologize if it was. Everyone asks, will Taylor Chess, but why Taylor Chess? True. Or won't Taylor Chess? He might not. Starting elo. Okay, hold on. Am I a moron? Oh, yes I am. Forgive me 1 second. Starting elo. We're just going to get the starting elo 1783 point. Which probably means 0.7. Okay. Forgive me. I probably should have done this before the start of the stream. I'm doing it right now. Why Taylor Chess should be the name of the Q&A series. That is a good idea. I might actually do that. Okay. Fancy little font. Don't mind if I do. And we can just keep this looking... I mean, this is professional stuff right here. This is professional stuff right here. Have it 20 indented. How about that? And I don't know, is that of high resolution enough? I might make it black. Actually, no, I like that. Okay. All right, I'm ready. What you want to do is start a stream before you're ready. It's a classic Will Taylor Chess method to being wildly incapable. Right. I think I'm good. Somebody, send me a little challenge if you don't mind, or I'll just get to playing, trying to steal elo. In fact, I'm going to start with this. Oh, game not found. Fantastic. 106 to 0 in 2 days. Daniel, come give me your elo, mate. Come give me your elo. Can't stay in chat, maybe the odds be forever in your favour. Thank you very much, Mr. Mark. How you doing, mate? Alright. Let's flip and go. Okay, quick test, by the way, guys. Can you hear the roll of the dice, for instance? Because I can't hear this. But I just need to sort out my setup properly. I'm nearly there, though. I'm nearly there. You can hear the dice. Okay, now is it really loud or is it a decent volume? You know, the various clicks and stuff. Okay, hold on. Not on C3. I need to remember how to actually be correct. Genuinely, if I get to 2,000 on dice chess, it's gonna be a major life accomplishment. Succeeded. It's perfect. It's good to hear. What's with the fan rankings? Good point. Sorry, good question. Jesus, man. I just sprinted back from Curry's and PC World. Ooh, that looks good. I think it's just rewards engagement. I don't really understand. Like if someone does a super, I think it ostensibly should boost you up, but apparently doesn't. Right, we're gonna take this because trades are pretty objectively excellent. Then go like this, open this up. Don't open diagonals to the king too much. You know, they do roll the pawn to recapture, which is unfortunate because I was looking at some interesting stuff there. However, up a pawn, another 2 knights, which I can't really do much with, honestly. That's kind of unfortunate. I could just go here, just to have the 3-knight win condition, obviously. I also could go bang bang, but in the interest of actually trying to progress, I think we're going to make the mature decision to do something like this. 2 pawns takes my queen out. So there's 2 rooks. Well, I don't want to go here. This sucks. This, actually not terrible. 2 pawns doesn't take my queen out anymore. You know what? I like this. We've got the 2 queen win condition. 2 rooks, that's going to suck. Okay, hello, welcome back to another video. And good question. I have nearly finished my... I know, listen, I'm sorry. There's been an absolute drought. It's been an absolute drought. And I've got one video that I'm editing on my laptop currently. I am working out how to use DaVinci Resolve. Listen, you'll have to suffer for... Well, I'll drop another video probably in a day or 2, actually. Just want to keep you going. And then, about next week time, it's going to be like 4 times a week for the rest of all eternity. Potentially more. Who knows? Exciting times. Okay. I mean, let's move the king here. I have to. Okay, fair enough. I mean, as in, I have to move the king. I could go to e2, but don't really see any good reason to. I'll just play rook g1, and then I've got to move the queen. I mean, this is not ideal. I could go here, actually. Anyway, yeah, so it's gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be a lot of activity. I'm just currently in the process of JDX. What the hell, dude? What the hell? Oh my lord! Couple pawns. See, I'm glad my queen's not somewhere assailable by 2 pawns. You know what I mean? That was some good forethought, I think. But yeah, so I've been building furniture and trying to work out how PCs work for the past like week now, and after this weekend it should be videos absolutely rolling on through. Okay, I could move this to be able to move my other bishop, but this bishop can already move, and if I get 2 bishops or even 1 bishop, I'm happy with that. So I quite like a3, I think, just to keep an eye on this knight. I do need to move the queen. This seems pretty good, but again, 2 rooks, 2 queens, 2 knights, or 2 bishops would take me out. That's about a 35% chance of me losing my queen on the next move. Because everything except 2 pawns takes me out. 35% of losing the queen, but I do threaten the king. Oh, I really don't know. 35% losing the queen. I mean, that's decent odds to not, and also then they have to roll something to evade capture here. I just don't know if the pawn's worth it. Oh, man. Right, you know what? I'm going to go here, keep the queen nice and out of the way, still got a 2 queen win condition, and then I'm able to bring my knight across to here, and it's at least to some extent protected. And yeah, look, if I'd gone here, I'd have lost my queen. I've still lost my queen. I've lost the game. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We're 0-1 right now, and that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Would anyone like a game? Because I'm clearly vulnerable right now. I'm just gonna accept this one until I see the challenge come through. God damn it, man! I suck at this. Okay, roll that baby. I think I'm gonna go here, here, and here because now 2 knights doesn't do anything. JDX, can you please elaborate on what you meant by this? Hold on, sorry. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. Let's go. We're 1-1. I mean, 2000's on the horizon. 2000 is actually on the horizon. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. 93. Excuse me. By the way, what do you think of these bottles? These bottles with the, are you familiar with these lids? They're kind of like a bung and then it, you know. For every pound donated, you do a push-up after a loss. I'll do that. What, you're gonna pay me to make gains, dude? Only in viewer games. Hold on, so does that mean, let's say you hit me with 10, right? Does that mean after every subsequent loss, it would have to be 10 press-ups in viewer games? Whoa, I have no time. What am I doing? Ah.
Double.
That's a cold resignation. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to get my one up on this guy. Yes. That's the okay, fair enough. That's I can agree to those terms, Wade. I can agree to those terms. Listen, dude, you're gonna give me free gains. Congrats on graduating. Cheers, man. I mean, technically the graduation hasn't happened yet, but I've finished my final exam, so nice little voice break there. Hope you still use your trouble more than new abode. EB, genuinely, it's still I want to oil it
Double.
before I next use it. I haven't used it yet in the past week because I need to oil it, and I want to make sure I don't. You know, you said to do it like every 6 months or so. For crying out loud, man. Whatever, you're not rolling the night. There's only a 42% chance of it. Alright, I'm actually tilting against this guy. I'm going again. I'm going again. I'm going again. I'm going again. I'm tilting so hard against this guy. I absolutely will, though, Mr. EB. When I get around to the whole Will Taylor chest shenanigans, you can rest assured. Give me a game soon, of course, Mr. EB, of course. You can rest assured it will be plentifully featured in that video. Okay, nice. We can take this. I can do this. I can do this. Fine. Because if you roll a bishop, you're probably going to take it. Playing Untitled Tuesday. I absolutely will. Not today, but I absolutely will. Listen, I'm so close to getting the whole setup dialed in, and at that point, I mean, la vie est belle, as the French say. Just had to double check that wasn't Italian. Put it in title, pin it in the chat. Okay, I'll pin your message here. How about that? I come from a land down under. That was probably foolish. La Dolce Vita. Ah. That sounds familiar. I think I should have been familiar. I'm going here and here. Well, nab a few pawns. Got a 2-rook win condition. For crying out loud! Alright, this guy can get lost. No, I want to play chat. Why am I playing some random Russian geezer and getting battered? Wait, why? Oh my lord, that guy's 2700? Why did I not play him again? Hold on. That guy's actually one of the most cracked players on this website. Why on earth? I wasn't losing anything from play. Alright. We're playing against Mr. EB. We roll 3 knights immediately. That's fantastic. I'm gonna go here and maybe just aim in for that king straight away. Straight off the bat, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, so Obey, does this, I mean, your thing is pinned. But right now, I don't have to. I need bristles. Okay, you see D4. Nah, hold on. I'm not paying attention. My dice chess instincts have gone out the window here. I don't mind B4, honestly. Threatening this, loosening up this bishop. And then, I mean, if I take this, He has to roll a queen and a bishop not to lose material. Doesn't roll the queen. And that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Okay, we've got. Oh wait, nah, EB. This isn't the times two, mate. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, well I don't really care particularly about this elo, unfortunately. I'm good thing because I might be about to lose a bunch of it. God damn, dude, how did that happen? I mean, there you go. GG. Okay, oh my god, EB. I play the times two variation or variant, I guess. This is the more exciting one. So if you'd like to challenge me to that, I would absolutely relish that opportunity, mate. There's a Ninja Banana coming in the times two. All right, hold on. Hold on. Oh, babe, there's absolutely no obligation at all, but I was expecting it based on your previous message. That is all. If you want to just hang that over my head and have me thinking about it, I like that. All right, come on, Mr. Ninja Banana. I want to break 1800. I'm at 17. Well, I don't know what I'm at now, like 1779, I think. I want to break 1800 dice chess elo. This is all right. What is going on here, Mr. Ninja Banana? He's lagging apparently. Okay, sick. Right. Let's go. Let's flipping go. Suggestions. Let's go. Have we figured out how it works? Honestly, no. I mean, I think you get 75 XP per like hour if you just regularly engage in chat. And then, I mean, yeah, like apparently it's these two things, which I just don't really understand, but whatever. Oh wait, could you guys see that? Yeah, you could. Okay, fantastic. Let's go back. What am I doing? Flipping out. Why is everything... All right, nice. You hit 1400 rapid the other day. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff, Mr. EV. Okay, 96. Bang, bang, bang is a threat. I hate having to do that. It pains me immensely. God damn it, Ninja Banana. Don't do this to me. Because it's only like 50-50 as to whether... Interesting, a mature approach. Hello, Mahad. How you doing, bro? Good stuff, EB. 1400 rapid chess.com Alicia, sorry, yeah, please clarify that. This is the worst part of the game, is just oscillating rooks back and forth because you haven't rolled a single pawn yet. Nice, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Alright, well, I mean, this just sucks. I'm down a knight right now. I'm just down a solid knight. Just exams left. Good stuff, mate. How what exams do you have? How many? When are they? When's the last one is the most interesting thing. I have to move my king. Right, I'll do this. Basically by force. I don't want to go into a light square and potentially get toasted by this bishop. So you're done on the 17th of July. That's my brother's birthday. Fun fact. Toby Taylor Chess. His birthday is the 17th of July. I mean, yeah, the Chess surname is contagious. Don't actually hate this. Don't hate this. 2 queens would suck. Did you do this maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got a request. It's a friend request. Let me accept that right away. Let me accept that right away. Roll dice. Okay, bishop. What do I do here? I don't have the bishop over here. That seems okay. I want to do something more interesting with the queen, but it doesn't really feel. I can put the queen on c7, I guess. How about that? How about have some activity? Now, 2 pawns, problem. A knight shouldn't be playable because I hold that square a billion times. That, on the other hand, probably is. How many siblings do I have? Good question. So I've got one, you know, full related blood brother, and then I have 2 step siblings and 1 half sister. Pretty cool. I've got every type. They're like Pokemon. I've collected them all. Okay, I can move my queen and knight 2 times. I can't get at this. That's unfortunate. I could just go in. Ooh, hear me out. I take this because then I can go here and here and remove the pawn that could take my queen. Now, either that's genius or complete nonsense. Okay. Might be in some trouble here. Might be in some trouble here. We're on our knees to get knighted by Willie. JDX, I implore you to never speak again. I absolutely implore you. Okay, hold on. This is big. We're going to offer the 2 times. We're going to offer the 2 times, go a 42% chance of winning with this. I've got a 7% chance of that. They're roughly, excuse me, roughly mutually exclusive. I have a better than 50% chance of winning on the spot right now. 2 bishops, 2 knights. Sorry, 2 bishops, 1 knight, a queen, at least a king. Thank you very much. Let's indulge first. Let's indulge first. And let's indulge there. That was a good 2 times offer. That was a good 2 times offer indeed. Right, what's my ELO on her? Hold on, there we go. We're up. We're officially up ELO. We're officially up ELO. Let's get both ponies developed. Yes, please. Anyway, yeah, so I've got every type of sibling. I'm the oldest though. And I've got one who's like 2 years old. 10, 12, 19, 21. We've got a healthy range going on in the Will Taylor Chess familial pool. How to offer double? You see the ×2 thing in the bottom right corner. Not to be patronizing, but that's how you. That's come on, man. Come on, give me a pawn. Come on, man. Hopefully, whenever I look at the camera like that, hopefully you can. What's that like? This is what I'm trying to. Okay, so I just want you to picture that. Right, brilliant. Fantastic, good stuff, EB. Absolutely should do. Brilliant British man. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. What? Well, this is most unfortunate because I'm not unlikely to lose. Well, I mean, I'm technically am unlikely. About 42% here.
Double.
I mean, it's 42%. Let's double it up. You don't hit that. You don't hit that. You don't hit that. You hit that. Damn it! All right, come on. Come on. It's a rematch. I think that's just an exchange of elo there. Oh, no, I just lost a load because he's lower rated. Damn it. Ninja Banana's got some skills. Right, I better get a decent roll here. Knight here to block the 2 queens is probably kind of important, honestly. Instead of just going knight here. Although I do like this prospect, so... I don't know. 1 cal, out of interest, what the hell inspired that comment? That was a 1 yard stare. I feel like it was a little more than 1 yard, you know? Seems a little harsh. I mean, double again. I'm going to accept it. You don't hit that 42% 2 times in a row, do you? There's just no way. Let's flip and go, baby. No, you don't. No, you absolutely don't. You get 2 queen moves. What's the point of that? Yeah, that's the point of that. God damn it. Absolutely, I would, Maurice. Maurice? Maurice. Interesting spelling. Where's that name from? Is it Irish? I might be really off. Please let me know, though. Right. I should... Maybe I shouldn't survive here. I need to roll a king. I do roll a king. But I roll a king and a rook, so I can only take 1, so clearly I take the queen. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. I do get to evade, though. Yes, that's a complete waste of a roll. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, that's what you get for celebrating other people's downfalls. That is immediate karma. I mean, there is balance now brought. Ooh, that's interesting, actually. Do you go for this? Yeah, no, okay. Well, I might have gone for it. Would have been a bad idea. You can't retroactively justify something like that. Okay, here. I kind of like this, but I want to leave this open. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I want to be able to get this bishop active now. I'm going to go here. Probably should have developed this one. Maybe play g6. That could have made a lot of sense. You know, bishop here and g6. I like this diagonal. I do like this diagonal. I thought I was going to fianchetto. Listen, mate. Very plausible. The fianchetto is of course plausible. Hold on, if I mute my mic, can you hear me? Hello? I feel like that should have been muted. Just in case I want to aggressively sniffle. Given that we're just researching memes right now. What do you mean connecting? What? Hello? Is my Wi-Fi good? No. Don't take this from me. Don't take this from me. Can you hear me, guys? Is it a problem on Dice Chess's end? Am I still good? You're taking the mick. Are you actually serious? If I wasn't showboating, maybe. Oh no, here we are. Bang, bang. Hold that on your forehead. Hold that on your forehead, mate. Flipping hell. Flipping hell. Alright, is there anyone else would like a game, by the way? I'll accept Ninja Bananas again real quick. But, oh, by the way, is my mic loud enough for you guys? I was going to mess around with the sound a little bit and get some feedback. I can quickly just try something. So here. Hello. If I do this. Hello. Hello. Is this like louder? Is this better? In fact, I should do this in my own time. What am I doing? Sorry. I'll go back. I think I just turned it up like 9 decibels. A decibel's logarithmic. I don't know. Okay. Am I back to normal? I've lost a lot of time here. Okay. It's too manly. Wait, what? The bat? What? What? Okay, no. I mean, jokes aside, is it back to normal? Is it good? Is it a good volume? I'm otherworldly levels of stressed about this. Okay, here. What, did that become manlier? I'm confused. I don't understand what you guys are saying. I mean, I'll leave it now. I'm just wondering what on earth is meant by this manliness nonsense. Okay. Oh, kingside castles in dice chess. Kingside castles in flipping dice chess. There we go. Hold on. Let's accept the. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Manly. No, I understand manly means masculine. I was just what, as in did my voice become more ostensibly right? We'll just leave the mic for now. Okay. I mean, he had to castles in flipping dice chess. Let's roll 2 queens and punish him for that. Damn it. I mean, that's my only legal move with the rook. This is why I love British people. What? It's party time. Hey now, hey now. I'm just gonna go back there. I think that was a pretty safe place for my queen. I mean, king, rather, sorry. Well, I'll take I'll take an open H file. Where am I from? I am from England. If you're asking more specifically. Sorry, my hay fever just got bad. I had to make noises with my nose that I didn't want you to hear. Birmingham, England. And if you're asking where I went to university, which I don't know why you would be asking that, but I went to university in Sheffield. I am now in London. I'm all over the place, baby. I'm all over the flipping place. Okay. Now we could take a risk. We could take that risk and go independent. I just turned down 6 figures, as Central C said. I'm going to do this, though, because I think the 3-knight win's pretty pleasant. I kind of want to take this to maybe be able to bring the bishop back and infiltrate with the rook. Jesus, on a bike. 3 pawns. Yeah, I'm in a major amount of trouble here. Okay, 2 pawns and a bishop. Clearly we play this. Here and takes. Yeah, I'll go for it. Not the end of the world. That was a decent roll. That was a decent roll. And again, we got pieces on the board. Only... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, they can go back. I forgot they had 2 king moves. Do we have an increment on this? We do. Okay, that was huge. That was absolutely huge. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, we've infiltrated here. We've absolutely infiltrated. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna offer the 2 times. I mean, that's a 42% chance of winning on the spot. Give me that. And it doesn't hit, obviously. Christ. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Still got this as a threat. You can nab this. You can move a rook. The rook move's useless. The pawn move's pretty much useless. That seems odd. This is still a threat. We're going to offer... Oh, we can't offer the 2 times again. Okay, roll that. What do you mean? Sorry. That was a little aggressive, I'll have to admit. Come on, man. This rook, we should get it at least once, you know? They don't get a king again. Come on now. I just need this rook, dude. We've buried it so deep into the enemy territory. All I need is a rook. 1 rook, 42% chance. You know? You do that 3 times in a row, it should flip in here. I'm going to go here. We can't allow this. We can't allow this. Oh my lord, what a savior of a move. I could have been greedy. I could have been greedy. They go here. Again. The rook. All we need is the rook. This is the 4th time we're going to roll this. The 4th flipping time we're going to roll this. Give me a rook. For crying out loud, I evade it once more. Are you taking... And now they move the king. This game... Are you serious? Are you serious? I needed 1 rook out of 4 rolls. Cups of the rose. Is my own fun? I could call her. I've been in this club too long. That's unbelievable. That's right. Let's play Mr. Daniel. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. Okay, 1774. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. That was tough. That was tough. But we bounced back. That could become a short. That is relatively likely to become a short. My queen's gone. And that's okay. I don't care. Who needs a queen when you've got an easy 2 bishop roll? 7% chance? Something's got to hit for me, you know? Just keep, you know, repeatedly... Oh, by the way, guys, did you just hear any background noise from my PC? Because it was kind of spazzing right there. Excuse me for that potentially insensitive and vulgar language there. Roll the flipping dice, baby. This kind of has to be... What is WK? Like, wiki, like... Everett? How about that? Everett? Alright. Let's do this and this. Okay. You don't get a king or a pawn. Laugh word in Indonesia. What laughing is that supposed to emulate? This is a new setup. The setup's even more new. If you looked at the last stream, I'll do some more inventive stuff. But for now, because I can't work out the chat, I just wanted to keep this good. Okay. Hold down your forehead, mate. Hold down your forehead. Yeah. So, is that how you laugh in Indonesia? It's an odd laugh. I'll be honest. I'm sorry to. This could be a little insensitive. I don't know. But it's an odd laugh. Any cool plans for the new setup? Yeah, so I mean, I'm honestly thinking something more along the lines of like a cool kind of where are we? Bring up my own live stream on my thing. Do you know what I mean? Like okay, I need to sort this out, but you see in the vision with the board kind of hovering and okay, hold on. Yeah, I know German does like yeah, but that makes sense. And the Portuguese, even there's at least an A going on there. There's at least a vowel sound. What's baffling me, frankly, is the lack of vowel sound in the Indonesian version. Unless the W is a vowel, because that might make some sense. That might make some sense. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. I like having the mobility of both the bishops. I think early doors, it's a fairly decent thing to invest in. This. I don't want to do anything risky here. I have a better position. This is good. This is good. I'm ahead, you know? Roll them dice, baby. Okay. A photo ETC. Dude, I might. It's possible. I also might get the Blackboard for the mathematics and philosophy related channel that I'm intending to start. Dude, I lose my queen every one of these games. Come on, man. But it doesn't matter. As in the last game. Give me that, dude. The K means laugh. Why does the K mean laugh? Oh, it means like I laugh, I laugh. Oh, is it an acronym? All right, basically, Daniel, hold down your forehead. I'm sorry to have done that to you. I'm sorry to have done that to you. Right, am I slightly up? 1784.5. I've gained 0.8 ELO, I believe. This is good progress. I mean, at this rate, I'll be a grandmaster in no time. Cricket or football? You've picked like my two least favorite sports there and asked me to pick between them. Would anyone else like a game, by the way? If I had to, probably football, honestly. It's at least a bit more running around, eh? I don't know. But in terms of like major world sports that have a lot of attention that I can't really get behind as a fan, you've picked the two. You know what I mean? MMA 100%, yeah. How can you watch an MMA fight and then watch I don't know, a million overs of cricket? Curling or lacrosse? Probably lacrosse, eh? I don't know. Chess boxing. Nah, chess boxing's boring. I mean, it's not boring. Sorry, I take that back. I don't understand it enough. I'm an absolute novice, but I just find MMA so much more enticing. So much more enticing. By the way, Obeyed, I'm gonna just remove this from here. Okay. Let's try and steal some elo off this guy. Right. Knight c3. And I'm gonna bring this rook up, I think. This is not a bad first roll. Maybe I should have gone for this one, but then we have less mobility along here, and I prefer the knight on c3. Yeah, lacrosse looks kind of fun, right? Chess or MMA. Oh, that's a... What, if I could only do one for the rest of my life, it would have to be chess, obviously. Because I could just do jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and not call it, just not mix it. I'm not even, dude, I'm not even a practitioner yet. I'm just a major fan, and I've dabbled. But, you know, trust me, it's over for the...
Double.
The YouTube scene. Whoa! Guy offers a double in this position. We're taking that. Oh, my lord, my nose. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, that was a questionable double. They have no incentive to do it, and I've got a 2-knight win condition. That's a 7% chance I win straight away. We're not going to offer the double again, though. Lacrosse is Canada's national sport. Lacrosse looks kind of fun though, no? There's physical contact in lacrosse, right? That's unfortunate, MHR. This is that is unfortunate indeed. This room will be made far more exciting soon. I wish I could. In fact, I can show you. I've got a webcam here. Look at this. Oh, look at this. This is my books and chessboards and stuff. And then, hold on. Look, I got my speakers. I got my flipping. Look at the keyboard. Ooh, yeah, baby. All right. I don't know. That wasn't a great tour. I'll do a proper tour at some point. Me, because I checkmate him in like 4 moves because he just wouldn't defend Scholar's mate. You know what I mean? Okay. The room's got potential. It's got major potential. I just haven't realized that potential quite yet. You know? I potentially will. I think I'm dropping the word potential like 9 times in a row. Mahad, I think why no natural light? Because natural light is coming in from that window and it would ruin my whole lighting setup. So, yeah, unfortunately not. I mean, maybe I'll kind of experiment with it, but that is not how you spell Toby, Obed. Kind of looks like a cave from The Hobbit. I mean, what kind of exceedingly technologically advanced caves are you familiar with? Hold on. Let me just quickly show you. Let me just go over here and here. If I open the window... Yeah, I will. I definitely will. This is a work in progress, by the way. If I open the... Actually, it might be so bad. Yeah, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. I'm gonna go here. I'm also gonna go and show that again. Oh, what have I done now? It's a good question, Obed. I mean, if he knocked me out, he knocks me out. But I think I could run away for long enough and then smoke him at chess easily. So I don't know. We wouldn't do boxing, dude. Boxing's boring as hell. Right, hold on. Is the camera out of focus? Is it in focus? Who knows? I don't know how to use my setup. Right. Big risks, big rewards. Why am I doing that? Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, this camera's gonna bug me. Hello. Hello. It's me. I was wondering if after all these. That should be good. We'll reveal the full head. Mate, how about no? How about no? How about the fringe stays firmly where it is? Okay. I highly doubt that, Obed. I mean, this flipping game. Anyway, right. Hold on. Sorry, I've got a friend request. It better not be from this flipping. All right, there we go. It's from Ismail. I thought it was from this Will Taylor. And then just disgraceful terminology that I don't wish to say. How old did I start playing chess? How old? I think 16. It was March 20. Get out of here. It was March of 2020. It was the start of lockdown. So, you know. Gaelic football or hurling? What the hell is hurling? I'm legitimately not familiar with hurling. Is the camera? Okay. Tom Aspinall someday as a creator. Dude, if I could meet Tom Aspinall off the back of my YouTube presence. I mean... I probably would just... You know, I shouldn't do that because then I'd have no motivation to do anything else for the rest of my life because that would be, you know, mission accomplished. Game over. I've gleaned all the value I can possibly glean from this existence. He is legitimately, if people ask for like who's your idol, who do you idolize, you know, he's one of them. He's up there. Maybe top two, not two. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy that John Joseph retired. Okay. You used to play a lot of football when you were younger, right? No. Where have you got that from? Absolutely not. Wait, I feel like you just love to make stuff up, dude. I feel like you just relish making up facts. Okay, this is dangerous. Is this spelled new? Yeah, this is the first game. Okay, we got another friend request. I'm gonna ban this guy from being on my stream. How do you block someone? I find this disgusting, and I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just not pleasant, eh? Okay, give me a flipping rook. Oh my god. Let's go after this and play here and here because I have to. Okay, 2 ponies. You're just making stuff up a bit. Dude, is it the same guy again? Okay, mate, genuinely, could you please stop? I would appreciate it if you would stop. I understand it's probably not going to make you stop, but I really would appreciate it if you would stop. Okay. Now, I kind of like taking with this to keep my king a little less open. I don't know. Let's flipping go, Owen. How are you doing, brother? Double? Why would you double that? This is protected. Your queen's hanging. It's equal material. I get to double back. Here's good. When someone sends a bad double, I mean, maybe it pays off. Who knows? It is dice chess after all. But when someone sends a bad double, you can double it up again. We've then got 4 times, of course, the elo on the line. Right. I should roll a bishop or a rook. There's like a 70% chance of that at least. And we roll 2 rooks. I mean, come on now. I mean, come on now. And I mean, come on now. Just a terrible double roll. Not double roll, sorry, but a terrible double offer there. Now we offer the double. Given that I'm nicely ahead on material, and I can pick this up. I can go here if you... I'm just ready. I'm just emotionally ready for the 2 bishop roll, which only has a 7% chance of happening. But sod's flipping law, it definitely happens right now. Don't. I couldn't... Okay. I couldn't face it. Wow, that's a questionable move. I've got like an 80% chance of being able to take this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, it's more like 75. Okay, nice. Nice. Bang, bang, bang. Right. Now we are all but certainly going to win the game. Hello, Xbot Gaming. How you doing, man? Yeah, to be fair, not a bad risk. Not a bad risk. Just the double originally made no sense, and because we go. Thinking let's have a small amount of fun here. Now, if I now lose this game, listen, VIP Ishmael, if you want to offer another double, be my guest, mate. Be my guest. You don't have to, of course. You don't have to, but I've given you a lifeline there. Just in case you want to put more on the line, you know? Just in case, as you said something in the chat. A3 is probably better for queen. Excuse me. Do I accept firm request? Absolutely, on dice chess, of course. Of course. I mean, the chances I don't win this game with objectively perfect play from here, you know, game theory optimal play, no way. That's... I don't know why you've done that, dude. Why on earth have you done that? I've just robbed you of so much elo, dude. We're going to offer the 2 times again. And he's going to have to accept or resign. And then, of course, we're just going to eat everything. Put my king here, imagine the 3 pawn. I would... 1 in 256, this would be legitimately unbelievable. This would be legitimately unbelievable. Do I have to go live? No, honestly, I've just got YouTube, mate. I'm a big fan of YouTube. I've got my platform on here. Maybe I should look into doing Twitch. It hasn't, you know, tugged at my attention yet. So, you know, I think you can do like dual streams, etc. But and now, of course, we're gonna get. I mean, you know, just anything we could possibly. Right, there's no role that this is this guy stealing Elo, dude. I'm absolutely stealing Elo. Has he done it again? Oh no, thank you. Whoever's behind that account, thank you for listening and stopping. I appreciate it, man. One Cal, of course, in the chat, soon to be played. And now, how long does it take to finish this game? You have no pieces. You have 2 pawns and a king. What happened to the face cam? The other setup. Listen, I tried to do it. I just was in a rush to do the dice chess stream today. Again, I'm still working out all my stuff. Is the face cam like high res, or is it getting blurry when I go back here? Ooh, imagine I flagged. That would be unfortunate. Well, how much elo is that? 71 elo. Ishmael, you've just given me 71 elo. Oh man. I mean, I actually am stealing elo. That's stealing more than stealing has ever been conceived. I think this is a little bright. This is just a massive light in my face. I think this is all right. It's just another format. What do you mean, as in the face cam stuff? Oh yeah, but I need to set it up with the dice chess C. I just needed to do a new OBS thing and I didn't have time to set it up properly. Because I still haven't worked out how to do like a transparent chat. How come I moved to London? Because my girlfriend's work is in London. And I finished my degree and I wanted to take YouTube seriously for a year. See what I can do with it. And if I can make enough money to live off from doing YouTube for a year, then just realized it was rugby. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely rugby. What pictures are you looking at, Obaid? On my brother's Instagram, you freaky stalker. GG as well. Ooh, Ninja Banana going for the infamous Will Taylor chess setup in Dice Chess. The infamous E3 B3 approach. Yeah, which picture was I wearing a red t-shirt in the picture, a Lions t-shirt? One that looked like this. Well, not that guy. Jesus, what is wrong with that guy's face? Excuse me, that was unnecessary. I mean, Ninja Banana, you can try your best, you know? Yeah. Mad, listen, we'll be getting inventive soon. We'll be getting inventive very soon. I'm just learning how to play, how to use all my equipment. 1849, let's flip and go, baby. Right. Okay, theory expert. Do they know some dice chess theory? That's the question. We're playing a dice chess theory expert here. And I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm going to go for knight here. Could have gone like this. Potentially might have been wise, but then 2 queens was an option. They're getting some gold right now, and I just got an absolute... I'm resigning that. I'm not doubling that. Rematch. Be my guest, dude. What's this guy's elo? 23. All right, hold on. Let's try and steal some elo off this guy. I'm gonna go here, here. Okay. I mean, this is just appalling, and then they're probably gonna offer a double the next move. Do it, man. Do it. Whatever. Whatever. I'll double. Yeah, hold that. Hold down your forehead. Right. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. I'm grateful to have rolled a king. That's all I can say, really. Come on. 2400. Big elo on the line here. Big elo on the line here. Roll that. Give me that, dude. Absolutely give me that. I want to be able to come back here. If I put the queen there, I'm like, I could have gone back this way. Do they push or do they take? Okay. Are you serious? Don't roll a knight. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Offer the double. Offer the double. Offer the double. Roll the bishop. Damn it! Sorry.
Double.
I'm going to offer the double again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Roll the bishop. That was a misclick. I meant to go here. Oh my lord, they don't roll the king. This is the most unbelievable game. This is the most unbelievable game. This is the most unbelievable game. Give me the bishop. Oh, yeah, baby. Hold that on your forehead. Theory expert my ass. Excuse me. It's party time, baby. How much elo did we get from that? A back and forth double for the ages. 87 elo. 87 elo. That's the greatest game of dice chess ever played. Oh my lord, we might hit 2000 today. I'm on 1932. Theory expert absolutely taken down. What a ridiculous game. What a ridiculous game. It's party time, baby. We got the LEDs. We're up like 200 elo. Oh my god. Ishmael, the double doubles the elo that's at stake. I feel like it was rather predatory of me to offer that to you without actually explaining it. Don't gamble. I mean, yes, listen, there's nothing actually on the line here, so there's nothing other than dice chess elo, which to me has a conversion rate of like, it's probably more valuable than Great British Pounds. I'm wearing a Nike t-shirt. No, dude, I'm wearing a t-shirt with a pattern for a chess board on it because I'm sick as hell. And I got paint on the back of it because I was in the gym and they just painted a wall and I just leant on the wall like an idiot. Anyway, hold that. Right, someone sent me a challenge. Someone sent me a blooming challenge. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, it's not party time anymore. We're switching party time off. Dude, don't used to see much. 100k. Listen, I'm going to put a lot of work in over the next like few months. Yes, absolutely, Ishmael. Listen, if you want a rematch, then please go for it. How you doing, Mr. Piemaster Aviation? What's up, mate? Sorry, I cannot read. I don't want to just guess what that is, but I think it might be Hindi. If it's not Hindi, I'm sorry. It just looks vaguely like Hindi. You need a brighter light for your face. The thing is, I can turn this up, but it's just bright as hell in my face. You know what I mean? I feel like that can't be good for my eyes, especially given that one of my eyes doesn't actually work. You know, don't roll too nice. One eye also sucks. Good stuff, Mr. Piemaster Aviation. It's Samir, but you can call me Sammy. Hello, Sammy. How you doing? What? Forgive me. What language is this? I just guessed Hindi, but it might. I mean, this could have been one of the more embarrassing moments on the Will Taylor Chess channel. Why did I play knight here? I deserve to be punished for that. It was garbage. Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry if this looks nicer because it's hurting my eyeballs. Shining to the eye that doesn't work. Did I upload the short during the stream? I schedule shorts, dude. But yes, there'll have been one that went 5 p.m. I don't spend every single day sitting there waiting for 5 p.m. to click upload. Surprisingly enough. Okay, this is unbelievably dangerous. I mean, my opponent really should offer a times 2 because they have a 70% chance of winning on the next roll. Actually, sorry, excuse me. They have a 70... They had basically an 80% chance of winning on the next roll. And of course it came off. I mean, that's an absolute crushing. Seems like a British accent. Where are you from? Where are you from? Dude, are you gonna answer my question about the language that your name is in, please? Is Blind Taylor Chess an account or just a meme? I think it might be an account. Someone might have made it. Because I am actually... Yeah, someone definitely made it. Hold on. GG, Mr. Nobody. Let's go again. 1 second. Let's go on YouTube. And go Blind Taylor Chess. I swear this is an account. Damn it, it's just coming up with Will Taylor Chess videos. Punjabi. Okay, thank you. No, I'm aware of what Punjabi is. Punjab is from... Listen, here's some trivia for you. This is me doing my best to dig myself out of the hole that I just said that was Hindi. Punjab comes from Panjab, meaning 5 rivers. You know what I like more than my Ferrari? Knowledge. Roll that, baby. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Yeah, dude, why not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I was more skeptical of adding exclamation brackets after dropping abbreviation, to be honest, It is a strange practice. Because why use the abbreviation? Yeah. By the way, can you hear my PC whirring right now? Can you hear the fan? I mean, it's an account, a meme, but also kind of true because my left eye is in fact blind. So this is okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's probably a good move. I would suspect E3 might be slightly strong. Maybe not actually. Okay. Right. Oh, just a voice break to top it all off. I mean, this is where you smash a bottle over your head and call it a day. Partially blind or blind? Partially blind because I can see blurry colors, but I can't read a single thing or like, if I was to try and make out a shape, really, I'd have to have it like here, and I still wouldn't be able to. Someone made an account where I did that on stream, and someone tried to, like, hold on, I've got a D20 here. Okay. Here's my D20. I'm not looking. Yeah, so I can't. 13, maybe? Excuse me. 13? It's 10. Yeah, so that is the only reason I'm not on the Lions tour exactly. I would otherwise be playing 9 for the British and Irish Lions. Yeah, it's the most unfortunate curse that I've been dealt with, but, I'm sick as hell, so. Yeah, so basically pretty much no sight in there, but I think my brain honestly just makes up for it somehow. There's some very interesting stuff about like people with damaged visual cortices, I think is the plural there. Nobody is crushing me up here. By the way, D20 is pretty sick. Do you guys want to see a card trick? No, I'm streaming chess. Okay, well, I just got toasted. Yeah, I would have been playing professional rugby, of course, but yeah, my eye unfortunately doesn't work. Oh well, I would have been in the RAF, I would have been a fighter pilot. I would have been a surgeon. Said I'm a lowly chess YouTuber. What am I doing? No, it doesn't. Genuinely, unironically, all jokes aside, it does not hamper me on a day-to-day basis at all. I was born with it. I can't tell the difference. Like, I don't know what life looks like without it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really. It doesn't bother me at all. I occasionally forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm blind in that eye. Would have been American Sniper from this film American Sniper. Could you put in brackets that that's a film about a sniper who's American, please? I'm joking. Sammy, sorry. We're having a little chuckle at your expense here, and this is a tad unkind, perhaps. Although clarifying your acronyms in brackets is pretty amusing. Okay. I like this. Don't mind this. Put the rook back here. I need to put this down because I'm going to fiddle with it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, 2 queens. 2 knights would also be nice. We get a knight and a queen. Ah, it made their soldiers sad. That makes sense. I've been obeyed. Coming in at number 1. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Right, I'm going here because I just like the threats that we're making. I'm moving this rook to potentially keep the dream alive of castle and kingside. With an unmoved rook and king. In fact, if I moved my king, did I do that? Can't remember. That's really unfortunate. I need to roll at least a pawn or 2 knights. I'm able to drive still. Good question. I wouldn't know because I haven't learned or even tried to. But yeah, for sure. I can pass all sorts of visual tests. Okay, we do get that. It's a blessing. That's a blessing indeed. Yeah, I definitely would be able to, but I also have not. I've just not been interested in learning how to drive at all. Because I knew I was gonna like live in Sheffield at uni, and I just would not need a car at all. My gym, my shop, my whatever. And then London, it's like, why the hell would I want a car in London, dude? Paying £3,000 for parking and car insurance and congestion fees, and also like, dude, the tube is nice as hell. You can just get anywhere on the tube. Uh, yeah, I'm just not particularly. I can get an Uber when necessary, you know, and it's way cheaper. So for the time being, I'm an absolute public transport merchant, and I'm a fan of it, and it does genuinely feel more efficient for me. And also, come on, man. What is a tube? Sorry, tube. Shut up, Owen. It's tube. Tube. You don't hit the. You pronounce it. Americans pronounce it like TOOB, which is just appalling behavior. Right, that's garbage because we definitely are going to be able to recapture. There's like a 95% chance. That's an intriguing roll. I will take it. You've got no light squared bishop, so I'm going to leave my king on the light square. I think that's some decent reasoning. The tube. You still don't know what I'm talking about, brother. If I said in London, it's an underground train system, like the metro. It's called the metro in America, I think, right? I believe. I do believe. the Americans are the fact that you like to correct people. Ah, the subway. Yeah, sorry, forgive me. Forgive me. Yeah, subway. Subway's for sandwiches, mate. Nailed it. Good stuff, Nick. The Americans are confused. Yeah, subway. Sorry, the metro's in like Paris and stuff, I think. There's like metro, tube, subway. Yeah, so a subway. If I mean, yeah, if you just want to sort of speak incorrectly, if you just want to be wrong, then yeah, for sure, subway. And that's okay if you want to be wrong as well, by the way. You don't have to be right all the time. Well, the metro in Montreal, yeah, I think it's like a French. Actually, I don't know, because the same in Germany, I think. I think metro is a fairly worldwide term. How am I? I'm doing fantastically. Thank you, Alexa. Hopefully, I just activated one of your Alexas. I actually don't have an Alexa here. I do back at my mother's abode though, and so I just had to. I did a double take because I thought I don't want to activate it right now. Metro, shut your. Make some ground. Metro's an English word, is it? Hold on. Hold on. You prefer subway than interchangeable? Okay, fair enough. But you've never heard of the tube? Bang bang bang. Jesus, we got a few points here. Here is Kuwait, Nick. FYI. Can we debate soccer or football next? My favorite discussion. I've got an argument. Football is played with the feet. I've just lost the game. Oh, dude, no. Oh, man. You can go via F8. And I win. I mean, I lose immediately. I'm probably still going to lose immediately, but, whatever. God damn it. And sometimes the head. Yeah, true. Hold on, let me put down my fidget toys before I stop concentrating altogether. All right, come on, Evie. Yeah, I mean, there's just no debate between soccer and football. Like, it's football. I don't really see the debate there, to be completely honest. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I mean, immediately quite a nice setup against Mr. EB. Honestly, no. I was going to offer the times two. I might offer the times two next. Wow. Fair enough. Okay. Two queens would be awesome. Two queens would be awesome. Yeah, I don't really promote it much because I'm not really a Discord. Then, like, what do we call American football? You call it either American football, as you just did, or something that doesn't. Dude, there's one guy who's the kicker out of like 50 guys on a team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Liberty Ball. It's like the Liberty Bell, but rounder. I mean, it's the kind of comedic genius you get here on the World Tennis Chess channel. Yeah, this is a shame. This is a major shame. This is a major shame. One of the kickers for an NFL team followed me on. It's Violent Rugby. What are you talking about, dude? Rugby's way more violent. Come on, EB. Come on, EB. Well, actually, can you call it violent if you get dressed in a load of pads and big helmet? And no, I mean it is probably more violent. It's more concussive of a sport, I think, because there's just no tackle technique really. I mean there is obviously, but you know it's far more just kind of hurl yourself at a guy. Rugby's more injury prone. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I don't think so. Maybe, but there's a lot of quite controlled collision in rugby, and there's very sort of stringent tackle technique. Whereas American football, you can just jump on someone. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, that's kind of accounted for by the massive pads that you wear. But I mean, I've played rugby basically my whole life, and I broke my radius in this arm. I mean, yeah, for sure. But when you have a 250-pound guy hitting you with no pads or any cushioning whatsoever, I'm just saying. If you're talking real man sport, that's rugby, baby. Yeah, broke this radius in this one. Sternoclavicular joint here. So not quite a collarbone break, but like where it joins the sternum, where the clavicle joins the sternum. That got like shattered. It was basically a collarbone, but it was in there, so it was more complicated and took way longer to heal and was so painful. And then humerus in this arm. So basically, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, for sure. This is what I'm saying. I feel like you come out. I feel like a lot of rugby guys. You feel like there are less big people in rugby. Can I get behind that? No. I mean, there's less like, you can't get away these days really with being like clinically obese. Do you know what I mean? Like, American football is such a specialized thing. You've just got a guy whose job it is to stand there and like, you know what I mean? He's basically just got to stand. He doesn't have to like run anywhere. Rugby, you've got to be able to basically do it all. Not everyone has to be able to kick, I guess, but so it's like these days you can't really have just a fat bastard. You kind of need to just be jacked as hell. But if you look at, I mean, dude, if you look at like, oh, who's that French prop? I feel like Nick is a rugby fan. Nick, who's the French prop I'm thinking about? Or is it the French six? Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm blanking on this rugby player. Winnie something. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, Antonio. There you go. Oh Jesus, it's spelled like that. Forgive me. This guy. Is this who I'm thinking of? I think this is who I'm thinking of. This guy is a scary guy. Yeah, 145 kg. 6'5", 328 pounds. Hold down your forehead, eh? I don't know, man. I don't know. Rugby's a scary. No! Oh, someone should have told me I was about to flag. I'm sorry. No, right, hold on. I need to focus at least slightly more on the game. That was embarrassing. Forgive me. Right. Lock in. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Here and here. Let's lift the rock. I was just talking about rugby there. I was just talking about rugby with no regard for the game, and that's foolish behavior. Foolish behavior indeed. Roll them dice, baby. Let's go back and might as well go across and queen here. Okay. What's my elo at, by the way? 1914. Flipping hell. Flipping World War One or whatever. That might have been risky actually. I don't know if I love that. You know what? Play stupid games, win really awesome prizes. They can't take my rook. Actually, not a terrible risk. Not a terrible risk at all. So I need to gooch my ass in here. Rolling dice, baby. Okay, now we can just start eating stuff, I think. I do get to move my king as well, which is huge. Hold on. I'm back. I'm just gonna eat this. Why not? I'm gonna come across here. And I'm going to I'll do this just in case there's some kind of 3-pawn roll that gets me somewhere interesting. Okay, so you can nab this, you can nab this. In fact, it's a really good roll. Knight and a rook. Wow. That's actually a really decent idea. I can only take that with a pawn. And I don't get a pawn. And I get 2 completely useless rook moves. Don't do this to me, man. EB, don't make the massive cojones play and just take the pawn like that. Oh my god. No. No. My queen is gone. And your queen is saved. What the hell? EB. My rook is caged in here, by the way. I could have done something more interesting there with the move order. Oh well. Oh well. Right, can I win this? Can I win this? Does anyone have a less engrossing, but still to some extent engrossing topic of conversation? Just because rugby got me far too distracted. But I do want to be talking about something. So. Okay, gee, flipping get this queen out of my ass. I'm gonna go here. Go end the king. I'm gonna go here. Not allow my king to immediately die. What books do I like? Good question. Brave New World was probably my favorite book if I had to be. You know, if you want like a classic. How about The Weather? Dude, The Weather is unflipping paralleled levels of painful. What on earth? This EB fellow is an absolute maniac. And I respect it beyond belief. Oh my lord, he's absolutely sent it with the king. Now, I'm kind of cutting this off. Of course, your king can run through here, but you then have to walk through a 42% risk of dying immediately. Immediately. So, okay, a couple knights would be good. A couple bishops now would be good. I have to move my knight and I can't move my king. Sometimes this game just laughs in your face, you know? Sometimes it really does just laugh in your face. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives your opponent a rook, which, okay, useful. What do you play? Dicechess.com, mate. Send me a friend request and we can get a little game going. I have to appreciate the king roll. Would have been nice to get a knight, but you know. I simply have to be grateful for the king roll. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Just to let me maybe recapture this. Okay. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. I mean, 2 pawns though. We're still alive. We're keeping the spirit alive. You know, two minor pieces. I mean, I've got a 7% chance of winning right now, and it hits every time. Not quite, but I do recapture this. That was some reasonable logic there. I think I'm dead. EB, well played. Well played, mate. I got mopped up there, absolutely eaten up. Oh my god, is he gonna try and give me another? I thought he was gonna take the knight. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need my revenge. Evie, would you like to go for a high stakes game? Because we can double back and forth a couple times to get the elo. To get the elo high stakes. That's all I'll say. You don't have to offer it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm clocked in.
Double.
Double. He's done it. What a crazy man. What a crazy man. All right, we've gone back and forth with a double. There is 4 times as much elo on the line now. Dude, every time I stream, the nose falls off from Havy. But right, we've got basically symmetrical position. However, of course, well, double voice thingy. What are you talking about, Mr. Owen? Fair, Nick. I feel like maybe starting with 1 pawn might be a decent idea. It might be. Okay. Yeah, starting with at least a pawn or something. The thing is, as soon as you get a pawn, it's kind of like your fault if you can't move a rook, because you could have played a4. I mean, the dice are on EB's side right now, I must say. Or are they? Or are they? God damn. Goodness gracious me. I do agree, it does get kind of frustrating, because if you don't roll a pawn or a knight, you can't move anything at the start. And, I don't know. But, it's part of the mode. It's quite a clean concept for a mode, you know? We're going to roll that. We're going to get 2 rooks, so I'm going to dodge out of the way here. I have to move my knight. So I'm like almost certainly losing my queen next move because I have to move my knight. Fantastic. I mean, that's absolute nonsense. I can't believe it's brilliant. And now they roll bishop, obviously. Yeah, sometimes it is unfortunate to roll something that you can move. Right, 2 knights is big. We do have the... Let's see. A bang. A bang. Yeah, true. Good point, Nick. Although maybe given that I'm a far tinier streamer than Mr. Eric Rosen, I would not struggle with that problem. At least to the same extent. Okay. Hold on, where's my... Oh, EB, did you just challenge your rematch? I didn't accept it. I'm sorry if that was the case. I am sorry if that was the case. Yeah, I definitely want to try it. There's a guy, Mr. I Want Checkmate. He's a YouTube sensation, may I say, who... Hold on, what am I doing? Excuse me. Oh, my lord. True. And that is a good point. That is a fantastic point. Steshi from South Africa. If anyone would like to accept this challenge, it's out there. Ready for the first hungry hippo, which... Yeah, that is a good point, actually. That would probably balance out with Eric Rosen's immense stardom. Okay. Bang. A bang. I don't know if this is a viewer. This could just be a random person, actually. This could just be... What's your favorite drawback, Nick? What drawback have you seen that is interesting? I'm vaguely familiar, but also don't know about all the different types. Okay, move the queen. I think this was a strong idea. Whoa. That makes sense, though, to be fair. That does make some sense. Right. 2 knights, 2 queens. About a 14% chance. Cool. So embed that into the. Yeah, fair. That makes sense. Surely those ones are quite obvious if it's like queenside only. Or you could bait someone into thinking that you had queenside only. That would be cool. You just only move on the queenside. They think you got queenside only, and then you just. Ooh. Might have to get to drawback chess. At least a pawn. I mean, yeah, it's not ideal. I like this. It's a decent roll. I can't complain. I have to move here. I clearly don't want to go like this. And then something's telling me here, but I feel like what? Two bishops, two knights. Best part I've got to learn how many times about. Yeah, fair enough. But I guess that requires like a pretty encyclopedic knowledge of all the different drawbacks, and you have to assume that your opponent has a similar kind of knowledge. I'm gonna go here. I don't know where else to go. This seems stupid because if a queen trade happens, there's a very decent chance I don't get to recapture. I don't know. In fact, sorry, terrible reasoning, because if you get two bishops, you take my king. So actually, there's only a 7% chance of this being uniquely bad. I'll put it that way. I guess. Three. Oh my lord, the parity, the odd parity of the number three. I mean, not that I want to take a rook if I roll the knight here, but what a terrible roll. Let's offer the double. 42% chance of winning with the knight. Another 7 for the queen, roughly, for the two queen roll. We're looking at basically 50-50. I win the game in the next move. And if not, probably I pick this up. Okay, we offered the 2 times. What are they going to do about it? Ugh. What are they going to do about it? They accept it, of course, and then we just finish up the game real quick. God damn it, man. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. They've got like a non-trivial chance of winning the game right now.
Double.
So my 50% chance doesn't hit. Their 14% chance hits. Right? 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 God damn it, dude. God damn it. Okay, I mean, we're up a lot of elo regardless. We're up a lot of elo regardless. I'll play e6 and queen hit. Maybe could have moved the rook, but... I'm going to go for this. I'm just going to go for it. Damn it. God damn it. Ooh. Bonjour. Can I not get the queen with this bishop? No, I did mute it. I muted to say things that I didn't want to be said. This seems stupid. I'm just offering up a bishop for free. But it does look strong. Actually, no, here, we've got the 2 bishop win condition there anyway. And I can go here and maybe get this developed. Okay, sick. Sick, sick, sick. Very odd. Oh my lord, there's no time. Oh my lord, there's no time. Don't. Tell me what to do. And don't tell me what... I mean... Yeah, about 3.1 seconds. I need a flipping bishop. Give me a bishop! Oh, hold on. That doesn't even matter. Mr. 111111111 from the Russian Federation, please could you send me a challenge that is not classic, that is instead 2 times? Because I'm not trying to... Oh wait, is this person even in the stream? They're 2200. I don't know. I can just do it again. You know what? I'm just gonna. No, I didn't want to do that. Because it's not 2 times. I had just the most discontinuous mental experience just then. Okay, fine. I just want to see what the bullet feels like. Actually, this is a decent test. This is horrible. I'm just not gonna be able to move anything and lose, right? It's gonna be a classic experience. Not terrible. Nice. 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 Hold that on your forehead, mate. Hold that on your forehead. Okay, I don't know if this guy's in the stream, so I'm not gonna keep playing him. I mean, plausible, but I want to do the 2 times anyway. I'm just gonna create the game. Why not? Game request for. Nah. I want the 2 times. Why are people playing classic? The 2 times is what makes this exciting, you know? Dude, please. Excuse me. 1903. I mean, that's big. That's a big elo jump right here. Let's flip it Ninja Banana. Let's go. All right, come on. Come on, Mr. NB. What's my overall record against Ninja Banana is an interesting question. I'm 8-5. That's good. I like that. I like that. Let's rise it up a little more so that it can't be put down to chance via some kind of hypothesis test. Okay. Ooh, weakening the light squares. Like this is actual chess. Okay. Okay. A5 is not too bad. Obeyed, come on now. I'm gonna go here and here. I don't know. It feels like this is probably a decent idea. Oh my lord, the fact that you can't do a single thing with 3 queens is appalling, disgusting, shameful. That's the worst 3-queen roll I've ever seen. The fact that you had space to dance as well, it wasn't just a trivial oscillation, it was wow. Wow. Now I can grab this, or I could even go this way if I was feeling a bit freaky, but I'm not. I'm feeling fairly normal. I'm feeling fairly normal, you know? And it's looking like I'm about to be up 9-5 against Ninja Banana. It's looking like Dolly Parton is about to be reincarnated here on the Dice Chess board. I say reincarnated like she's dead. I think she's alive and well. I hope she is. You know, I wish Dolly Parton nothing but the best. But I wish Ninja Banana, at least in this current moment, nothing but the worst. Okay, let's go here. Did I memorize the odds of each roll? I know. Well, so there's very few things. Yes, I did memorize. First of all, is the answer. But you don't have to know a lot of stuff because of the symmetry, of course. The fact that like getting a rook is the same chance as getting a knight. So there's a chance that you get one piece, one specified needed piece. So like let's say I had a knight currently here and it was threatening the king. The chances I get exactly like at least one knight on the next roll is 42%. So then the chances if you need 2 pieces, like I don't know, let's say my knight was on here and I needed to go like knight here and then queen takes, and that was the only way of doing things, ignoring the fact that I could do 2 knights there, then that would be like, oh no, I've forgotten what that would be actually. Sorry, if I needed 2 of the same piece, like for instance my knight's here and I need 1, 2, that's about 7%, and then you can start roughly adding stuff up, even though they're not all mutually exclusive. You know, you can get heuristics, but we're gonna roll this, of course. We're gonna get 2 pawns. I'm gonna have to move my king. Let us is a pretty nice vegetable. Why not, man? Probably because I've just opened up this. So as simple as 3 chances at a 1 in 6. Yeah, basically, yeah. So like if you need a knight, the chances that you don't, it's like 1 minus the chances you get no knights, which is 5/6 to the 3, which is 125/216. 1 minus that, 92. That's really good maths. 91/216, which is about 42%. It hasn't been fleshed out properly yet, Roger, but yes, it is. It indeed is. It will be fleshed out more appropriately in the near future, with exciting stuff. Okay. I'm a little scared, honestly, I have to admit, but I still feel good. So yeah, that's how you calculate that one, and then just knowing that means like, okay, if I know I need 2 pawns or 2 knights, or 2 rooks and 1 pawn, something like this, those kind of little things add up. But 2 rooks and 1 pawn, there's only 3 ways to roll that out of 216 possible ones. So that's like going to add 1 in 72 to it. So it's not trivial. It's like a little over a percent, you know, like 1.3% or something. That's probably off, but you know, those kind of ones probably don't add up too much. However, getting 2 knights, there's a lot of ways you can do that, because you can get 2 knights and a bishop, 2 knights and a rook, 2 knights and whatever, 2 knights and whatever, and then excuse me, and then permutation wise, that each of the other ones can be in each of the different 3 places. So there's like 18 ways rather than just the 3. So I mean, right now I would say, roughly speaking, chances of winning immediately are 14 odd percent, maybe 15. Then we can roll, and of course, because I'm a genius, the 1 in 256 chance that I get 3 knights rolls, and there we go. There we go. Yeah, so this is the new place in London, in fact. However, I have not thus far done any decorative work to the back. Would you prefer if they waited to the pawns against the king, queen, and leave it? I think 1 in 6 is good, because then you can be, I don't know. I do think 1 in 6 is good, but there would be an interesting question of like, is there an optimal weighting to make it a most competitive or skill-based game? I guess that's an interesting question. Do you know what I mean? Huh. That's really interesting, actually. But I think it could be interesting to keep it as it is, but give, like, let's say you can pick, not your first full roll, I guess, but maybe you can pick, well, maybe that would be pretty funny, actually. You can select your first full roll, but then going black would be really a massive advantage, right? That would be so cool. So you have a blind selection, both white and black blindly select their first 3 dice. This would be a cool game mode. And then you both get those 3 dice. Excuse me, 3 dice. Because then, okay, if white went first and you could see it, and then select yours as black, right, PO box. I'm good, Owen, for now. I'm gonna decorate the back with my own, probably just blackboard with maths on, honestly. I will say the chalk channel is going to be immense. Anyway, that would be cool, because then you could either select like a 3 knights opening or a 3 whatever. But even then, going black probably is still in advance, is it? I guess if you just pick 3 pawns. There's interesting stuff going on there, but it would be cool to sort of guarantee a pawn push, maybe, to then not sort of allow complete stagnation at the start. Because that is when it's frustrating. It's like if you just don't roll a pawn early, which can easily happen, you know, you're actually unlikely to roll a pawn on the first one. But you would have said a viable right, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Maybe I should set up a PO box. That's maybe ungrateful of me. I'll potentially look into it, but at least not right at the moment, because there are far more pressing things that I have as priorities here. But that's weird. Which vinyl would you have sent me? Thank you, Owen, for that offer, I guess. Okay. I kind of like this.
Double.
I don't want to get in the way of this. They offer a double here? Why? All right, hold on. This is a big ELO opportunity. If this guy's offering out stupid doubles. What? Don't roll 2 knights. See, again, it's useful. Like, right now I can be like, okay, 2 knights is 7% chance. So, you know. It's just good context to have. The guy's offered a double. I just don't understand why you do that at this point. The Weekend or Fleetwood Mac? I would have sincerely preferred Fleetwood Mac. Hey mate, you're right. I'm absolutely alright, Aspect. How are you doing, man? I'm doing fantastically. You could rebrand your opening strats like picking rules to counter the meta open. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the kind of thing I was thinking about, Nick. Nick, out of interest, what do you seem to be a man after my heart. I'm not insinuating that you're gay, in fact. I'm just saying that, you're talking about Rugby able to immediately name Winnie Antonio. And, we're talking about game theory here. So, what's your background? I'm interested. Okay, what's the, is this guy in the chat? Move quickly. Oh, all right. Mind your neck in, mate. How about that? Oh, sorry, there's some noise outside. We'll do this to let this bishop breathe. Okay, right, that's a terrible move. That's a terrible, terrible move. We get this. I'm just going to stay a little restricted for now. Maybe I could have gone in here. Don't think you had to specify the game. I mean, maybe I didn't, but, I said he was a man after my heart. This was clarified. A couple of years ago, English played rugby, not seeing rugby chess, and World War II. Oh, fair enough. I'm going to offer the 2 times. So. Fantastic. Fantastic. What do you, what did you do at uni? I'm just interested now. It's going to be a Q&A for a man like Nick. So I didn't immediately notice, but don't play F3. How about that? This guy's not going to rematch me because I didn't move as quickly as he liked. Or he is. Okay, fantastic. Let's rob Elo off this guy because this guy is prone to a unjustified double. I mean, come on. What did I say? What did I say? Was habe ich gesagt? Does anyone speak German in the chat? I think that might be correct. I don't know. If you work for a larger outside, oh, fantastic. Don't be if you'd done maths, I would have immediately asked for your number, mate. And again, I'd like to clarify. We're trying to keep it from trying to just keep homoerotic innuendo out of my words there, but it just keeps slipping in. Oh my god. Now that's inappropriate, but pretty funny. Okay, let's go back. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's Nick's turn the white chest. Yeah. I like that, dude. I might actually have to do a Q&A. You sure you have more neural connections? Likely you do, yeah. Good stuff, Aspect. What was your favorite? What piqued your interest in that particular book? I don't even believe I've either listened to the audiobook or read it. Okay, I should be better here. They've offered a double already. I'm ready to offer a double when I feel like I have some more tangible advantage, which starts to look interesting. My king's far away here. This is good. Okay. That's actually a weirdly nothing roll. In general, 2 knights and a queen would be fantastic, but that roll kind of sucks. I think I'm going to offer the double, honestly. Going to accept. Probably that was a little early, but I was getting a bit overexcited. Forgive me. Here, I'm going to lift this, and then... I walk into a 2-knight roll either way I go. Let's go this way just to not hang this. Oh my lord, they double it. Right. Again, doubling on a 7% bit of hope chess. Okay, and this is complete garbage. Okay, this guy sucks. What's his elo? Yeah, 1557. Right, we can steal all this elo here. I'm going to double again. Keep doubling, man. The exponential grows quickly as hell. Because now... I didn't roll a single one. Oh, I can do it with the rook. Nice. Okay, if I get greedy here, I leave this open. So I'm thinking I move this to be able to take like this. Here or here. Here and here. And then here. Yeah, okay. I should have a fantastic advantage. Now, obviously, I could have gone for the queen, but then I was risking a 42% chance of losing, which clearly didn't bode well. Aspect, come on, man. I'm waiting here for the... What was your favourite problem of philosophy, mate? Farming ironic shorts. Okay. Here. I really want to secure this. Secure this win. I'm going to go here. Protecting this knight doesn't do much for me, I don't think. No one can really know things in themselves. Ah, so you're getting into some some skeptic epistemology, I guess. Hello, Nabil. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? I am robbing Elo off this guy. Erroneously offering doubles is just, I mean, look at this. Only in dice chess, and they cannot roll a single combination of 3 that takes my king here. Only in dice chess. Look at this. Look at this. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Now, here. Ooh, I can move my king. Fantastic. Fantastic. Cheers, Nick. Thanks very much, mate. Hope to see you soon in the stream. Oh, true, actually. Nick, if you're still here, answer that. What's your favorite period in history? Dude, if I lose this game, I'll cry. I actually will cry. Oh my god, look how close that is. A knight and a queen would be good. I say that. I mean, careful what you wish for, eh? I can do this and take this. That's one less piece that I have to worry about at all. And if I go here, 3 pawns does me in, but you need 3 rooks to do me in as well. Brilliant. Here now 2 pawns. That feels more risky. Here 2 rooks. I have to pick my poison. I mean, 7% chance. Don't. Please don't. I mean, I just lost 90 elo. I just lost 90 elo from a 7% chance hitting. Nabil, come in, mate. Let me use you as a punching bag for some redemption. I'm so mad at that. I'm so mad at that. That was 2000 as well, I think. That was 2000 dice chess elo, a goal which, frankly, is the most important thing to me in my life. Galvajon, I appreciate the sentiment, but I fear that you are instantiating the gambler's fallacy here. I fear that this is some dangerous rhetoric to be hitting me with. God damn, I'm so glad I don't actually gamble. Every time I play dice chess, I think, man, if there was money on the line here, I would be ruining my life. Fortunately, it's just dice chess elo, which I know I've said I care about far more than money, but if we're being honest, doesn't translate directly into, like food. All right. Oh, the voice break. Sometimes it just, all these things, they amount to being rather painful. A rather painful experience. Right. Nabil, do you want to go back and forth with like 5 doubles just straight off the bat? Not 5, but 4. If you want to go for a high intensity game. I'm trouble connecting, goddamn. About to go gym, then a military historian asked me. Dude, a military historian. Oh wait, I didn't know you were a military historian. It's pretty awesome. What on earth? I know Obey's typing away a fat paragraph right now. I know he's absolutely. Do you think reality is fundamentally mental, mate? Whacking the mate on the end of that. I like it. It's just, it's a casual, oh, what do you think? Who do you think's gonna win the game, mate? You know, Oi. Oh, you're not? Oh, babe, what? You're just gonna air his question? Any faves? Dude, he asked you about any faves. You're not gonna. God damn, what's the goal button? I don't know. Let me click it. Ooh, set a goal. What? So I just ask for some money from the people watching me. That's the concept. Interesting. Oh, share how I'll celebrate. Okay. So okay, no, that's cool. So if I have like a thing, I thought it was just pick an arbitrary number and be like, can you give me money, please? All right, fantastic, Nick. Cheers, mate. Um, hold on, Nick. Was this your first time in the stream? You saying that like this was potentially the first time in the stream? I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe I'm reading into that. Yeah. So okay, maybe I'll use that in the future. I don't even really know about that. Do I think it's fundamentally mental? No, I don't honestly. I mean, aside from some just unpleasantly abstract and frankly unfalsifiable and useless argument, I feel like no. I feel like the most reasonable, the inference for the best explanation is that no is the answer to that question. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm just gonna take a risk, you know. Nabil, come on, man! You made me wait 2 full minutes, and then just took my king immediately. Oh, wait, you might have been too late. Nick might have already left. You could have had a budding military historian based friendship. When's the next video? Good question. I hope tomorrow or the next day. It's going to be like a video that I recorded on my laptop. And just to keep you going, of course, just a little snack before dinner. Until I get into the next week where I think I'm going to start with my 4 videos a week, X amount of streams. I haven't decided. I just want to get my whole setup done, learn how to, correctly use all the software that I've now got, and make the most of the equipment I've invested in, get stuff looking good, and then hit the ground running on probably the start of next week. But yeah, I'm overwhelmingly excited. I don't know if you can hear it in my tone. This is naturally the voice of someone who is overwhelmingly excited. But I will text him in private. How the hell are you gonna find? Oh, I forgot you. Well, I forgot you have all the information that you could ever need. Okay. What am I doing with the pawn push I have here? Ugh. I'm gonna maybe. I don't know. Flipping out. It's better if I close that. Close what? Oh, what? As in close the sentence I was going for. I was gonna say what your job was, which I thought you told me in confidence, which is why I stopped. So I mean, if you'd like to give that information out, please feel free to do so yourself. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That you know a guy who knows a guy. You know what I mean? Okay. It's very confidential. Yeah, I know. So why would you say it's better if I close it? I stopped. Do I stream on Twitch as well? Absolutely not, Mr. Erland Ekholm. What an awesome name. Is it by any chance Swedish? That's my guess. Sounds pretty Swedish to me. I mean, for sure, the Scandinavian area. I'm thinking Swedish. Possible Norwegian. Possible Finnish. I don't know. I currently don't. I might, but have no intention of doing so, at least immediately. The only reason I would is if it's really stupid and I'm just turning down basically. It is Swedish. Get in. Get in. Immediate clocked. That's real bull knowledge from you right there. From me. What? From you. That's just that's the kind of treatment you get on the World Table Chess channel. What the hell? Two bishops and I can't do anything with it. Stupid game. Uh, okay. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, unless it's just stupid and I'm turning down free money by like streaming on both and having ads on, or something like that. Thank you very much, Nabil. Hold that on your forehead. Let's go one more. Then I don't know. I like YouTube. I'm a big fan of it. I know Twitch is maybe okay. It's like the express purpose of Twitch is streaming, so it might be a little more optimized for streaming. But I'm a big fan of YouTube. It does what I want it to do, and I kind of like growing my presence here on YouTube. So, and honestly, I'm not wildly incentivized to go to Twitch. Do you have any compelling reasons that I should consider it? Because I know. Hold that again, Nabil. Hold that again. If I'm a Twitch partner, I mean, I think I could become one. It wouldn't just dual stream. Yeah, but then like there's two chats or something. I don't know, man. I also don't love the idea of just purely maximizing income as a reason for doing things. That sounds really stupid, actually. But I just don't really want to. I like YouTube. I like the sort of. I've built an audience on here. I've been on here for a while. You'll stream on both. Yeah, I probably should. In ways you can combine them. What? Combine the chats. It might be foolish. It's just that. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Go for kick. No, it's not. Again, streaming. I enjoy streaming. It's something. Oh, now Nabil hits me with the double knight combo. The double knight combo. The third combo. All right, hold on. What's the overall score between me and Nabil right now? I don't know. Right, hold on. Last game, and then I'm gonna make sure I can still play chess by playing one game on chess.com. And then I have a dinner date with my girlfriend. Let's go. We're gonna go and eat some burgers. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I mean, when in London, go to restaurants. Apparently, I'm so excited. Combine with ask Ludwig. Okay, well, I'll just DM Ludwig. I'll message him. I'll be like, yo, you alright, mate? Yeah. No, not too bad myself. Etc. Etc. That's the kind of conversation that me and Ludwig Argren will have. You don't take on f2. You do take on f2. Questionable move because 70% I can nab that immediately. Thank you. Your baby daddy ain't a DJ. Like. I think doing this one first. I'd quite like this and this because then we have this win condition. But I also feel like something pretty reasonable about this and this, actually. Obviously, it feels wrong because we're sort of walking into a fork, but you're doing... I guess you have this, maybe. But then again, I should probably be able to take that piece. Again, 70% chance. Bang, we get it. Fantastic. Here, and then I get to play this. Okay, right, I should really be winning here. Especially after two kings. This is where we offer a double for sure. For sure. Up two clean pieces. Better development, better position. He's going to accept the double. And... I can hit him with one of these. I can hit him with one of these. I might do this just to dream of ideas of the two pawns. Things look kind of scary, but again, you go here. Yeah, there's just no way that makes any sense. You can take this. Interesting. Interesting. Roll them flipping dice, baby. Maybe it's not so obvious that I'm winning here. I mean, especially if you can just do that. God damn. All of a sudden, the dice on his side. Although I don't actually think that's a terrible thing. Getting rid of the bishop is a smart move. I did have that chance. And then the knight. Brilliant. Now I'm in major trouble. Oh! Castles. I mean, when you can, it feels as though you're obliged. But also... so stupid. Genuinely. I was like, okay, I was going to at least make a joke about casting queenside, but alright, whatever. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be 2 queens either way I go, this way or onto the back rank and this way. And this is a threat. This is also a threat. That's a 14% chance. Come on. Come on, get together now. I'd have been interested in this to prevent that threat. There's 1, there's 2. Right, come on. Double check. What are you going to do? You're going to move your knight? You're going to move your rook? You're going to move a pawn. Rook here? Probably a good move. Oh, I can't offer the double, can I? I already did that. I mean, easy 42% chance right now. Easy peasy. Final dice chess game, and then I'm going to play a lovely game of chess. En passant in dice chess? Wait, and where's the... If I go here, 2 queens gets me, right? But if I go here... You don't have 2 queens that gets me. Oh my lord, en passant queen takes. Are you serious? Queen takes here? Probably your only try. All I need is a queen. And we get 2. And I'll take yours first. Nab your king. Hold that on your forehead, Nabil. En passant. Easy peasy. Let's double check if I've lost all my ability. Right, we gained about 100... Oh no, sorry. I thought that was 38. I keep reading that as 1738. We gained like 60 odd elo. Not bad. Good progress towards dice chess mastery. Now I'm going to see if doing that has made me unable to win a game of chess. We're just going to finish with 1 quick bullet game and see where my pattern recognition is currently sitting. Okay. Interesting. Take it. Nice. B5 is actually happening quickly, right? That might be some kind of refutation. What? Here. C5. I am... No, actually, okay, hold on. Look at this pawn. This is falling. Or not. Are you going to blockade? Nope. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That seemed a bit aggressive, actually. Here and here. No, I like that. 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 I think, honestly, it's looking pretty damn good. Ooh, that's an interesting move. Here. Here. You can't block. You can with the bishop. But I'm going to probably nab this. Excuse me. Unless I have this, because you can't block, so you go here. Oh, dear. Fair. Fair. Here. You gotta move that bishop. Oh, you can do so with check. That's annoying. Ooh, maybe you don't have to move the bishop. Your baby daddy ain't a DJ. Like. Alright, let's mop this up. Let's mop this up. Get off me. Get off me. Oh. Oh. What? Nice. Turns out dice chess actually makes you way better at chess. Quick game review. And no brilliance, but actually relatively smooth. I'm happy with that. Fair enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be... Chess.com, what the hell? There were probably only like 5 people in this stream. Chess.com. What's going on? Now, I have a date with my girlfriend that I'm now going to go and partake in and relish and enjoy. So chess.com, usually I would I would, what's the word I'm looking for? Prolong, yeah, I guess. Extrude the stream, perhaps. But of course, I'm gonna go and enjoy my dinner day with my girlfriend. Thank you very much. Chess.com. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. Man, this is why you stream on YouTube, baby, because you get no viewers, but Chess.com's official account with millions of subscribers is one of them. Hell yeah! All right. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back soon. I'll be back oh so soon. The setup is nearly finished. It's nearly finished. It's nearly finished. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. I'll be back soon. Ignore that slight voice break. Adios. Chess.com. Never literally ever once played on Lichess.